Hey, hey guys, Killstriker here, and today I'm going to be talking about my first time getting caught with a joint, and the only time ever getting caught with a joint. So this was at the beginning of ninth grade. I started talking to a couple of different people, and our school has these football games every now and then, since our team is pretty good, and they got into some of the, whatever you call it, I'm not really good at football stuff, but they got into like the finals. So we were at, or I was at this football game with a couple of my friends, and we were just walking around. We were watching the football game for a little bit, then we'd go off, do something else, walk around, and then we'd come back, just watch the game, and that was pretty cool. So later into the night, my friends left, and I was still there, so I went to find my other friend, and he was with one of his friends too. So his friend was a senior, and he did some drug dealing. So I started talking to my one friend. We were just walking around again with his other friend that's a lot older than us. And eventually he just decides to tell us, like, hey, I'm a drug dealer. And it's like, okay, dude, that's cool, I guess. And he's like, yeah, so just in case you need to know or if you want anything, I got stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. Can I pick up a gram tomorrow? And he said, yeah. So I asked him how much a gram is. He said $10. I'm like, not too bad. I got $10 at home anyway. So next day rolls around. I go to school. I talk to this one dude for a little bit about like where to pick it up, where to get it, what to do with it. Since I didn't really know anything about weed then, and I mean I was pretty stupid and just stupid. So we get done talking. We're in school still. It was during lunch, so the bell rang. We had to go to our next block. And everything was pretty normal the rest of the day. Got out of school, went home, and completely forgot that I was going to pick up the joints, or pick up that weed. So he calls me and it's like, hey, dude, what time did you want to pick it up again? I forgot. I'm like, oh, shit. I say, let's just pick it up now. So he says, he goes down to town by where I am, and I get on my bike and I start heading down to town. It only takes me about like 15 minutes to get into town, so it wasn't that bad. And I get there, and me and this dude just do a quick handoff. He takes the money, I take the weed, and then that's it. So, so I get home with this weed that I just picked up, and I decide to roll it up. And I'm not good at this at all, so I completely fail at it. And it doesn't look that bad, surprisingly, but it also doesn't look that good. So I decide to save it for later, and I stick it in a drawer after sticking it into a little bottle to make sure it doesn't smell. And so my parents don't catch me. But they ended up did. So I wait till night. I start playing games the rest of the day. Some of my online friends tell them, it's like, hey, I picked up some today. And my one friend, he already smokes a ton of weed. Like every day, he's just got a joint or got a blunt, whatever. He's smoking a bowl, smoking a blunt, maybe both at the same time. And I mean, I never really care. I never really bothered to ask him like, "Yo, why you smoke so much weed?" Cause the one time I did actually, he just said, "I mean, it's just fun, just something to do, chill, just relax while playing some games." I'm like, "Yeah, seems reasonable. Seems reasonable." And so, night rolls around. It's probably about 9:30 ish, and I take this joint and I go outside, and my dad is still up, and I just tell him I'm going to grab a water bottle real quick or something. So I go outside, I go around to the back of the house, and I just stick it in my mouth, and I start lighting it, and then I hear the door open to my garage, and I freak out. I throw the joint, but it was already lit up, so it smelled around me. And my dad comes out in the back. He says, "What are you doing?" And he smells it. And he's like, "What's that? What do I smell?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And he's like, "Bullshit. I smell something." And I'm like, "It's nothing." And then he says, "What are you doing back here?" I said, "I don't know. I'm just walking around." And he says, "It smells like weed. If you have it, give it to me." And I don't know what to do, so I just tell him, "Okay, whatever, yeah." And I go and find the joint. I pick it up, dust off the ash, and give it to him. And he's like, "I don't want to catch you ever doing this again. This can get you in trouble. I don't want to have to pick you up from like the police station or something, the basic stuff." So then after he comes inside, and my mom usually works at night, so she gets home around 10 o'clock. And my dad tells her about it, that my parents come in, they give me some lecture on, like, smoking weed is bad, like, it's not good for you. It's not good for you, and, just basic stuff. So I sit there, yeah, okay, I get it. And then they tell me, it's like, alright, we're going to search your room now a little bit to make sure you don't have any more of this. I'm like, what? And they don't really do that thorough of a search. They kind of just go into my closet. They just look around there, check some of the boxes I have. They go into my drawers, check the back. And I'm like, I don't have any more. Just someone gave it to me at school. And they asked who. And I just said, I don't know, some stoner group at school. They said, well, who is that? And I said, I don't know. And, they just gave up on trying to get who I took it or who I got it from. And then they just kind of just say, okay, whatever. If we ever catch you with this again, it's going to smack the shit out of you. And go to bed. You're grounded. Although they ended up not grounding me after that. I kind of just said that in order for me to get off my PC and go into bed. And that's pretty much it for my first time and only time getting caught with a joint. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, do whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.